Our voices are going to be gone soon. Everything is going to be gone soon if we don't stand up. Yesterday, Shaun King said, yeah, I think the statues of white Europeans, that white Europeans claim are Jesus, should come down. They're a form of white supremacy. So now what he's talking about is all religious paintings and statues. He said, in the Bible, when the family of Jesus wanted to hide and blend in, guess where they went? Egypt, not Denmark. Tear them down. All murals, all stained glass windows of white Jesus and his European mother and their white friends should come down. They're a gross form of white supremacy, created as tools of oppression, racist propaganda. They should come down. All murals and stained glass windows of white Jesus and his European mother and their white friends should also come down. They're a gross form of white supremacy. This is the same kind of nonsense that got Megyn Kelly in trouble when she poorly stated that Santa Claus is white. You know why Santa Claus is white? Because he's based on St. Nicholas, an actual guy. A Greek. Santa Claus should probably look more Greek, but he's based on a real guy. Now, Jesus, do I think Jesus was, blonde hair, blue-eyed? No. Do I think Jesus looked like the statues we see? No. I don't care what Jesus looked like. I really don't. Does it really matter to anyone within the sound of my voice what he looks like? How about we stop tearing down the statues and start tearing down the hatred in your heart? My gosh, the hatred these people are carrying around. I feel sorry for them. I really do. By the way, Shaun King was one of the advisors for Bernie Sanders and his campaign. So you know who you're dealing with. You're dealing with communist revolutionaries. Exactly the people we told you the Bernie bros were. Now they want to come after Jesus and our churches. And believe me, if you don't stand up pretty soon, they will. What do you mean stand up? I mean stand up and let your voices be heard. Let your voice be heard without fear. And I know what that means. Look, I spent part of my day yesterday and the day before and the day before that trying to figure out what I'm going to do to make money someday. Because I don't expect to have my job. Even when we have justtheblaze.com, if these guys take control of our country, you're not going to have a .com. You're not going to have anything. You're an enemy of the state. So what am I going to do? If I'm not in prison or just disappeared, I will certainly be a non-entity. What am I going to do? So if you're thinking it's going to hurt your job, yeah, it might. But when are people in these companies that disagree with these companies going to stand up in mass and say, enough is enough? When are people in Seattle going to stand up and say enough is enough? I know Seattle. I grew up in Seattle. Seattle itself is nuts. But there are a lot of people in Washington State that aren't. When are you going to stand up against your governor? We are being silent. And that's going to lead us into really dark places.